my story to be seen through this lens? You know what I'm saying? It's not good. It's not good. And for me to know that he has nobody really around him, yeah, I definitely, if he was to go to jail and need somebody to talk to and need somebody some advice, yeah, I could see that.
So we had a young man called Rymir on a couple of weeks ago, and he's saying that Jay Z is his dad, and he seems very legit, really, really authentic guy. Did you ever hear anything about Rymir?
From what I heard, and what I saw and read, the dates, it didn't generate it with me. I can't sit here and say that this man is lying or whatever. I'm not going to say that. But the dates of how Jay was moving in the late 80s, I would have never seen him going to Philly by himself or with anyone else without me knowing. I mean, we was too tight at those years of that happening. Now, I ain't saying it who knows? Was I aware of Jay every move and this and that? But it's just the year doesn't add up how Jay was moving. If it was more of a story like, he met his mom in New York and this happened in New York or this happened in Trenton or whatever, where I can identify some of those places. But I don't think Jay would have ever made a move to Philly and associated with some women that I just wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I said I don't know. It can be. That could have been some chick he slid in or whatever. I don't know. It just could have been. Excuse my language. I heard that she's not around. Rest in peace. I'll give my condolence. But it just, the dates don't add up. You know what I mean? And as simple as this, though, man, if it is what it is, man, I think as a man, he owed another man that test. You get what I'm saying? You got a young man looking for some peace. That's it. Just some peace. I can understand that. And you are, as a human, as a man, should be, bro, if you know what you know, just to give you some peace, I'll give you that. But I don't see why what can happen giving that man some peace. And if he is his pops, what can happen? I mean, what would be the bad story? He wasn't like he was in a marriage with somebody or whatever. But and I also understand the other side of that, where so many women accuse these guys of doing this and having this and that. So I mean, I understand how they feel too. And if he done this test for him, would he do 1,000 more for 1,000 other guys? I see where this can go. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean, I sympathize with both sides, but as a man, and the way Rymir, the way he go at it, and the way he's saying it, the way, man, get a man some peace.
We've got Ronnie Bow coming in, and Ronnie Bow, do you want to unmute your mic and say hello to Dehaven? Because right now you've got yourself muted. We've got two Rons coming in, actually. We've got Ron, co-host in Scotland, coming in as well.
I panicked for a second and thought I sent Ron the wrong link to the wrong live stream.
No, he's there, but he's having difficulty unmuting himself right now.
Let me see if I can help him.
Saying he's chosen to mute himself. You're getting asked by a lot of people, Dehaven, whether you met Beyonce.
Oh, nah, he definitely ain't want to bring me around her. Nah, I know he ain't want to bring me around her. Not that time when it's on the prime. Nah, he ain't want to bring me around her. I can see that. Nah, I never met her at all, man, and I'm quite sure she could see that.
Ronnie, you want to say hi to Dehaven?
Yeah, y'all can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. All right, how you doing, man?
I just want what do you do? I just wanted you to know, bro. You know, I grew up a Jay Z fan, so before he said what he said about you in the American Gangster album, he on the Black album he said Dehaven introduced me to the game. You know what I mean? So that statement alone, without me knowing much about you, it made me admire you too. Like who is Dehaven if this the one to introduce you to the game and you supposed to became this big major drug dealer? You know what I mean? Like, you know how it is when you growing up as youth in the trenches, we look up to the dope boys, you know what I'm saying? The ones who get money. So I grew up kind of like admiring you as well, just because of Jay Z. But I wanted to mention the statement. You know, with me being like in the streets and in the feds, you know what I mean? I've been to the feds and all that. And Jay Z said on the American Gangster album, he said, "Fuck Dehaven for caving. That's why we don't speak. Made man ain't supposed to make statements, right?" Now,
Right.
you know, with him going through what he going through right now, he might end up going through the same system we've been through, right? So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I know you. You know, we got a mutual sister in Jaguar, right? So you know, I see you as a brother, even though we just meeting. So I could tell you a dude and all that. But from your experience and knowing how that go, if he end up in the feds and he made that comment about you and he don't got no paperwork to produce, people know where y'all from. How do you think they gonna treat him or approach him about that particular situation?
It's a good question. Depends on where he go at. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
And then the power of money has brought the integrity game price down. You feel me? Are they going to handle him like that? You know what I'm saying? I don't think prison is the way it used to be. I think these guys now, you know what I'm saying? If you're able to take care of a family member on the street for somebody and you inside, you get leniency. So I don't see a lot of pressure being applied to him behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't apply it to him out here in the free world. You feel me? When he said it, they didn't apply it out here in the free world. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't think guys with that kind of money and power don't have that problem when they go in there. I think the feds got a special place for them. You know, we know that.
mean, from my experience, even nigga, even dudes with money, you know, a lot of them was getting extorted. Like at least like I was in MCC Chicago,
Okay.
and it's like a gang culture. You know what I mean? Like from my experience, my rappy on my case before the paperwork came out, he assumed that I did something foul, right? So before I came there, he was saying that. So when the paperwork came out, you know, we was on the same couch. We was with the GD. So when the paperwork came out, and he like, didn't you say something about dude did that? You know what I mean? Or he did this? And he's like, no, I ain't say that. I ain't mean it like that or whatever. So they asked me like, how you want to go about it? You want him to get violated? You want to send him out of here? You know what I mean? How you want to go about it? And I'm like, no, it's a misunderstanding. But from my understanding, like for Jay Z to say something like that about you and you being a stand-up guy, you know he's supposed to get dealt with in a certain way. You know what I mean? He's not supposed to be respected. And I think it's because the money, the fame, like even these other artists and celebrities, like they ride his wood, you know what I mean? Because of Beyonce and his other accomplishments, but he's supposed to be treated like a rat, you know what I mean? For even you can't say another stand-up guy is a rat, you know what I'm saying, and not produce no paperwork. And especially with you saying, like it's like you really, bro, it's like you really still got love for him and trying to like spare him. And I could see that. Like you look at him probably like, this is my little brother. I don't want to expose him like that. But I'm pretty sure based on your experience, even if you don't got paperwork on him, I'm pretty sure you know that he did something foul within that situation where you were.
Oh yeah. And then even if he didn't, his relationship with them is no good to me. You get what I'm saying? Even that relationship that he had with old girl is no good for me. So it wouldn't have worked out either way. You know what I'm saying?
About Desiree Perez?
Yeah, you have no business even having a relationship and friendship with her. So that's aside from the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm like, yo, how you think I felt when I came home to see them in the relationship, them cool with each other. And then to hear a little you know, small shots that Dame Dash would throw out and be like, yo, I couldn't mess with him because of certain things. Well, what are those certain things? You know what I'm saying? Like
I just didn't get how he would try to bash you with you being his brother and you probably being responsible for him becoming the man that he is today. And then you in direct business with a known DEA informant. It just don't make sense. Another thing I want to mention about that though, like I saw a clip where this dude from St. Louis was saying that Big Meech told on this dude named Cuffy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure you was as deep in the streets that I was, or probably even more. And we know that some people there are third party informants. Like in my particular, when I got indicted, right? Somebody I was beefing with told my guy he wanted to holler at me and he think he can get me out. So I'm like, it just seemed awkward. So I'm like, all right, give him my number. So he called me and I'm thinking he just knows some laws or something I can get out on. So he tell me, bro, I know you don't want your name messed up, but I could get him a body and you could get off that indictment. You know what I'm saying? Or they just, you know how it go. They just want something bigger.
Yeah.
They just want a bigger case than. So when he said that, I'm like, bro, look, I still can't do that because you saying that it's not gonna fall back on me and make me look like a rat, but still, like, I don't even understand how that could be possible. Like you, like in the feds, I think it's a 5K1 or something like that. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's been,
yeah, that's
so yeah, that shows that you a rat. Now, some people can have fake paperwork, and some people could just be third party rats and not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Jay Z could have had another send-off say, look, I can't tell on Dehaven directly, but I'm trying to get out this jam, so I'll give you 100,000, or even some people would do it for 10,000, even 1,000. So I want you to get jam, get them this information that they need about Dehaven, and they gonna credit me so I don't have to get in that jam. You know what I mean? I just know that type of stuff happened from our experience. So I mean, bro, like, I salute you. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna read your story Marcy made, and I think you should be more vocal though, bro, because you a voice. You somebody like who's like, this is like your little brother for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't want to hear from me because the information I know about Jay Z come from R. Kelly, and who is he? You grew up with him. They just went on tour together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think you should be more vocal for people like us, bro, who come from a certain lifestyle, because they need to understand that, like, this how it go. They really don't know that. Some people, like, all rest are not even in paperwork, and if they is, it say CI or CS or something. You know what I mean? But
I just try to really basically, man, use this story, man, and I say it in a way so I'll let them know that I'm not really angry and mad at Jay like I used to, because in the real game, when you really look at it, bro, we was all played. We ain't put none of that in our neighborhood. We all got played. So for me to hold that against him and be mad and angry and shit and spend that time in your heart and this and that when you could be doing other stuff. So I just tell them, look, this is what the streets do. It tear you out your friendships and your relationships and your families apart. You know what I'm saying? That killed the whole 25-year history that I had with a friend. This is what the streets can do. Our mothers don't speak no more. Our sisters don't speak no more. We got nieces and nephews that's tied together. All of this did that throughout the streets, man. And nobody, like, this is what it does. So I try to use this platform as saying I would have had a whole better relationship with Jay if it wasn't for them streets. You know what I mean? But who's to blame? It's bigger than us. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Bigger than us, bro.
For sure. But that's why I say, like,
huh? Look, go keep going, Ronnie. Keep going.
But yeah, that's why I was basically saying, like, I could tell you still, like, stand-up dudes, we got good hearts, bro. And I could tell you still, like, looking at the bigger picture. Like, I don't want to blame Jay. That's why I say you it's like you sparing them, because it's like, look, bro, I know you did what you did. You bogus for how you treated me, and you know how tight we was. But man, I'm gonna be the bigger man. I love you. You still love, bro, because I know that you could really expose him on another level. But you hold him back.
Yeah. Ain't no doubt about it. Listen to me, right? I could shake this internet up if I want to. I mean, shake it up. But for what? For what? What I'm gonna get? What for some extra views, for some more money, and this and that and the third? For what? For this is my integrity here. This is something that I won't want somebody to do to me, even though he displayed the act of saying, "Yo, fuck you, your mother, and your family." But that still negates for me, because I know where that shit would take me. I just keep telling you, like the thought, huh?
But big bro, though, look, though, you gotta understand too. We at war, bro. Like, it's a war between the real and the fake right now. You know what I'm saying? And the fake been winning for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, the fake winning, they've been allowed to work for the government, be out here and look like they real bosses and kings, while the real been basically suffering, bro. So I mean, you your own man.
They gonna get they just due, right? They gonna get they just due, right? But I learned, so when I put all my focus into the thought of trying to prove myself to them, and all that energy it took, man, I could have just used that to channel into helping out, making sure that this don't happen to the next group of dudes, making sure that this and that, because it's just irrelevant. All this stuff to me, like now, just thinking about it, this whole thing is a distraction. To me, this whole thing is a distraction, bro.
It is. Look, think about what you just said, bro. Now let me ask you this: who you think got more influence in the world right now, you or Jay Z?
He does.
Okay. He and because of that, he misguiding our youth, because he not 100 like you, bro. So that's why I said we at war. They got our youth looking up to people like Jay Z, who technically rats, and then they got our youth looking up to people like me and you, like they failures or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's not just that we wasn't with this agenda. You know what I mean? We wasn't with setting body up. We weren't with working for the government and making it seem like it was something else. So that's all, bro. But it was a pleasure to meet you, bro. I appreciate you having this conversation.
Man, and I love your energy, bro. You like you said, man, we all have the same thing in common. It's something about, this a good heart in this game, man. And that's the thing. You're not supposed to have a good heart in this game. You're supposed to, there's rules to this. You know what I'm saying? He said it. If you can't walk away from this and leave everything, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at some points where you be like, yo, you really start to feel sorry for him. Because I know how I feel to be all alone. Like I told him, I know how I feel. It's almost, and the media can switch it. They could be so much on him where you really can feel like, man, I feel sorry for him, bro. I pray for him. For him and his family. Nobody don't know what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? You know how people look at this, just based alone how people was looking at me like, yo, they call you a snitch. But a pedophile? You know what I'm saying? That you got to wear that? Something different, man. And like I said, I don't really wish that on nobody and stuff, you know what I mean? Because I don't want nothing happening to a child, and I definitely don't want no man being accused of that, and he didn't do it.
Dehaven, you touched on something really important there about the young people, and thank you for being so generous with your time and coming on today. Can you tell the young people watching this, some of whom may have gangsteritis, they've watched too many movies like Scarface, and they think the lifestyle's cool and glamorous.
Hey,
Can you tell those young people? Yeah.
Let me tell you, young guys down, man, facing this, listen to me, right? And this is on a federal level. I've seen this over and over again. If is if they give you a choice, it's either you're gonna have to turn somebody in, or they're going to get your mother, because your mother ain't have no business taking money to the bank, putting in the bank, and they're gonna figure that out now, and that's what the choices they be giving you. They're gonna mess with your loved ones. They're gonna destroy everything you have just to get what they want. It's unfair. So if you don't want your mother and your family involved in that, man, just stay away from the streets. There's nothing out there no more. There's nothing. There's nobody to trust. There's no loyalty. All the ingredients to the game that had morals, they all gone. And this is all a new free money. This is what I teach in class. Like, it's so much other opportunities out here to get money. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get yourself around the right people, motivated people that's doing stuff. Because crime it's over. It's over. The drugs is no good. Fentanyl, coke, you don't know what's the difference. They got it on weed. Yo, America, to me, this weed and this fentanyl is what they did in the early years when they put that in our city earlier. Coke and the dope and that. This weed is just a new way to keep us delusional, smoking all day. And this is it. This has got to be it, because this is causing an impact on people thinking. You may think when you do your best when you high, but you don't. You're not. You don't know what you smoke anymore.
Why you think Jay Z don't tell them that with the influence he got? Why you think he don't tell them that?
Because he can't. All of them
Absolutely.
can't.
And look, I'm gonna leave on that note, bro, because I just wanted to meet you. But I'm gonna leave on that note. I gotta get ready for my own interview, bro.
Okay.
Man, I salute you, bro. Much love and respect. And I'm gonna get your number from Shane or one of them, so I can follow up with you. But we need you, bro. Our youth, our community needs you, bro, for real. Like, and again, man, much love and respect.
And that's what I'm doing out here now, man. I'm out here, man. I'm creating my own training courses and stuff, man, to get these brothers right, showing them some leadership, man. Working with a lot of better organizations, because I don't like the organizations that's out here now. They got a lot of people that want to help. Their heart is in the right place. I don't seeing these organizations, their heart is in the right place, but a lot of these organizations and these nonprofits now, they go to hire their homies. And it don't work that way no more. You can't use your homie because he just did 15 years. Yo, you should go talk to the kids. They don't want to hear that. Yo, I was locked up for 3 years, 10 years. You shouldn't be doing it. Nah, it's more to it, man. You're not hiring leaders. You got to show them how to be leaders first. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids ain't going for that. They've been locked up too. So it's just a change of demographics, man, of how we should be going about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, thank you for having me here. Thank you. And this is definitely an honor meeting you, bro. We're going to get up. And my time is almost up too, man. And, yo, Sean, man, this has been dope. I'm looking forward to part 2. We got to go into the songs and the years. We got a 30-year story here, bro. We can't. Yo, details. There's a lot more details. And I know
that'll be huge.
Huh?
That'd be huge. You go into them songs, break down the lyrics, because even he acknowledged before he tried to insult you, he acknowledged that you was a key figure in his life. You know what I mean? And he can't take that back now. You know what I mean? Millions of people don't heard him basically stamp you, so you can't take that back now. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. But
much love and respect, Dehaven, for coming on. Man, you're welcome to come back anytime you want. The door is always open. We appreciate that message for the young people. It's so important, so they don't end up as fodder for these private prisons and all these parasite contractors. Exactly. It's disgusting what's happening over there, the school to prison pipeline. But yeah, so you have a great rest of your day, and we're going to move over to our next show. And thank you again.
Don't forget the Marcy Mays series, man. Follow me on my IG. Follow me on my YouTube page, man. Support me. Look for Silent Kings and these programs that I got coming out, man. And I appreciate you having me. I can't wait to get over there where you at though in the UK though. That's where
Yeah,
I want
come
to
and
come.
visit. Come and
We
visit.
got to
Stay
do a
with us.
live. Man. We got to do something live, man.
Definitely. All right.
All right.
Take care, my friend. Cheers.
Okay.
Bye. Bye. All right. I put Dehaven's Instagram in the live chat. So please support him, follow him, send him some love on his Instagram. Tell him you came from here. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see Dehaven come on for a part 2. And also, we are about to go live with Ronnie Bow. He's got his own show. He's going to explain everything. And this video is going to transfer you over to Ronnie's video. If it doesn't, just press the channel icon and we'll be live with Ronnie Bow in just a minute. So we will see all you.